All right, so y'all are leaving Tuesday. I know we had kind of talked. I know y'all are. I was talking to or texting Jackie yesterday, and she was like, "I feel like a high school kid, like I'm the same way. I'm ready to go. It's going to be fun." So, have y'all got everything kind of prepped up? Your meats and stuff like that, and sauces. Have you got all that stuff made up?
We have everything to fix the sauces. We have all fresh rubs. All of our meats are picked and ready. Well, actually, I'm picking up the chicken on Monday,
Okay.
but everything else is prepped and ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. I've
But
got.
it's so hard to juggle things because you have like we have a cook off this weekend, then immediately we're leaving to the
Tuesday
Jack,
to Jack.
and then we
Yep.
get back, and then we're doing Sam's
Two
Oh,
weekends in
two
a
weekends
row.
in a row, and
wow.
then
And
we're going to Kansas.
Kansas. Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
then I have aging parents,
Yeah.
I have 3 dogs, I have a real job.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I
I
have
know.
you.
Yeah. I know.
Welcome to the barbecue life.
Well, that's it. That's it. That's what makes it fun. Well, it's going to be fun. I mean, the weather's going to be phenomenal. I looked it up. I mean, we're going to be in the 45 to 50 range at lows and high 65 to 70. Supposed to be no
Sweatshirts and shorts. That's all
just
we need.
beautiful. That's it. No rain in the forecast. Bright sunny skies Wednesday through Sunday. So
I think that weather and the scenery is going to be the best thing about it.
it is. It's beautiful. Yeah, the scenery is great. I got a chance to go last year with Sweetie. It's a lot of fun, and it's a very surreal.
Wait till you see them decorate the barn, right? And the barn is decorated where the awards are, the cooks meeting is. You just drive that's all black and gray. It's just when you get down there, you be like, it'll hit you when you come down the hill through the gate. You'll through the hollows. It'll hit you. You'll be like, oh wow.
This is it. It's a
I'm,
pretty
I'm
cool day.
having anxiety attacks over here.
Ah, it's good. It's nothing to it. It's a
Okay.
walk.
That video, Bill.
If you can cook, if y'all can cook Houston and win Houston, this is a walk in the park. So this will feel like a drop in the bucket to what y'all are dealing with in Houston. So
You'll just it depends on when you get there. It's the wait because they're going to wait and load you in order, right? They're going to however you get in line at the library. So they're going to say, okay, next, so and so next, and then so and so next. Don't get out of line.
Okay.
Guys that have tried to cut in line and they have been put to the very back of the line on purpose, right? So
Oof.
just when you get there, there's a meeting place that tell you kind of where to go park. And once you get there, just kind of just follow your turn. And when you get in there in line, just kind of go and let them tell you when to walkie-talkie themselves down there. When you get down there, just you just soak up when you come down the hill. They'll load you to your spot, and it's you'll see. It's very it's overwhelming to a point. At the same time, you'll see everybody lined up just in this park. So
yeah. So the check-in, I wasn't with Sweetie when he checked in for them to inspect your pits and stuff like that. That's done at another location. Is that a pretty fast process, Aaron?
yeah. So when you come down the hill, like you're going to buy Mary Bobo's, right? Before you get to Mary Bobo, you'll turn left, and that guy's going to say, "Okay, come on down the hill." When you go down the hill, and you're going to right when you get down there, the guy's going to stop you by the porta potties on the left. And you'll see just a bar like an overhang pavilion, just a regular pavilion, and that's where Pam's going to be. That's where all the helpers and the volunteers are going to be. They're going to have your badge. You're going to sign in. You get all your posters and everything. So it's about 10 minutes.
I'm talking about when they check you're supposed to go to another location for them to inspect your pit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are correct. No, it's fast.
It's fast.
You pass the park. You get down there. There's like a big caliche lot, kind of gravel lot. You go in,
Okay.
they do something, then you turn around and you get on back down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
forgot
right.
all about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they want to make sure your pits are clean.
And
I
there's
heard they
signs
just.
out there that says inspection this way, or it says something to tell you where to go.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Good. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be fun. Make sure your pits are clean. I heard they're gonna at least they want everything sanitized, right? So. If Bill Purvis passed, man, you're in good shape. So he probably still had kitty litter in the bottom of his drum. So
well, when I got down there, they didn't look at my pits. They didn't look at anything I had. I don't remember if that's where meat inspection was or not. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure that when we got there, all they did was kind of check us in. Now, they might have looked at some stuff. I just don't remember what all they did.
okay.
If somebody remembers what all they do there, y'all chime in. You can kind of help us out. But
Yeah.
I had so much going on the first 2 years that I was just kind of I was just trying to hurry up and I just wanted to get parked. That's all I wanted to do. So I didn't really care what they did.
Yeah. All right. So what have you guys doing? Have y'all thought about flavor profiles? Are you going to kind of cook what got you there? Or are you
We're
going
going to cook what got us there.
Okay.
You know, why change it? I mean, every year we've gone up to Kansas City, we may have tweaked the chicken recipe, but the rest of the time, every time we've gone up to Kansas City, it's stayed the same. And like
Okay.
you said, it's just adjusting your cook times.
Yeah. Okay.
Flavor profiles are going to be what they are going to be.
Yeah. So you're running the same. All right. I'm going completely different. Everything,
Hey.
everything. New recipe, injections, rubs, sauces, everything for chicken, ribs, brisket, and pork. So
That's crazy. That
Yep.
is crazy.
call me crazy. I'm doing it, and I'm cooking my brisket on a drum for the first time.
Ah.
I've never cooked my competition. I mean,
Now, Mike, what's the reason for this, Mike? Mike, it's not what got you there.
No, it ain't. It's
Well,
not.
what do you normally cook on a stick burner?
I've got a rotisserie. My rotisserie.
Oh, well.
It's a stick burner rotisserie, and I mean
Okay.
my briskets are phenomenal on that deal. But I'm not going to cook my brisket on that. I'm putting it on a drum.
Now you're just cooking one brisket, correct?
One brisket. Yep.
Or-
And ask me how many times I've cooked that brisket on that Gateway drum.
How many times?
Goose egg. So
Hopefully it's a seasoned Gateway.
yeah, I've cooked on it. I cooked chicken on it twice at the American Royal.
Okay.
3 times. I've cooked chicken thighs on it 3 times. So it's pretty new.
Well,
So,
the only thing different we are going to do is I'm going to cook 2 briskets this time.
Okay.
Just because
Yeah.
it just gives it a little bit more variance on it.
Right.
A little better chance.
Yep. So
We'll see.
Yep. So I'm rolling something different. We're gonna try it. I mean, the rib I practiced with this weekend, I was like trying it. I did something completely different. I was like, God, dog, that's a good rib. So we'll see. You know, I know everybody says cook what got you there, but I'm just looking at stuff and observing and analyzing some things, and there's just some things that I'm just like, I'm not doing it. So
Well, you gotta go with your gut.
I helped Sweetie last year, and I told him, I said, you know, he said, I need you to help me with the brisket. And I was like, I'm not touching nothing. It's you that's going to cook it. I'll bring you some stuff. It's not going to be what I use. And I said, if you want to do it, you can. And if not, that's entirely up to you. He said, man, if you think it's going to do good, I said, if I was cooking it, this is what I would use. And I gave him all the bottles. I said, here, they were unmarked bottles. I didn't even show him what they were. I was like, here, put 2 passes of this on it. Put 2 passes of this on it. Put 3 passes of this on it. You're done. And and he did. We had a 12th place brisket. We was 1 point from top 10.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I was like, okay. You know, I said, he was like, God, dog, that brisket's good. I said, it's pretty good brisket. I said, if I ever get here, this is what I'm going to cook. So, and it was completely different what I'd ever cooked before. And he was like, and I told him, I said, I think it's going to be good. I said, I'm just telling you, I think it's going to be a great brisket.
Now,
And
are we going to see more drums out there or more offsets out there?
A lot of
It's gonna be
drums.
a very good mix.
It's going to be a
It's gonna be a very
mix.
good mix.
But
I
there
don't
is
know. It depends on what all teams are going. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. You don't know who all's going.
yeah.
Like I said, I told Mike, it's like going to a new high school. You're like,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. That's
I did not
exactly
like
right.
this.
That's exactly
You know,
right.
the 2 years I went, when I pulled in, I saw a lot of drum cooks and I saw a lot of offset cooks.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a good mix of everything there. It really just depends on who all's going. But I'm going to say probably your drums will be probably 60% or more of the flavor profile. So
Yeah. I would think so. I would think 60 to 65%, somewhere in that area. I mean, 6 out of every 10 cookers, I would imagine, will probably have a drum.
Well, that's okay. We're from Texas. We like our stick burners too. So
Yeah. And I love, oh my gosh. I mean, I can't even believe I'm not. Now I will, once I wrap it, it's going back in my rotisserie. So,
okay.
and the thing is, I mean, typically when I wrap in my competition stuff, my brisket is normally around 153 to 157 degrees when I wrap. And I don't probe it all the time, but just about every time that I have probed it, it's always between 153 and 157. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the drum. When it hits 155 degrees, whatever time that is, and it should be about 2.5 to 3 hours, I think it's going to be. I'm cooking at 300. And I've done it on my WSM. I do some virtual cooking classes, and I've done it on my WSM, which 300 degrees is 300 degrees, and I'm setting the drum up on the Gateway the same way I do my WSM. 3 hours, it was 155 degrees, and then I wrapped it. and so it speeds up my cook time about an hour because I normally cook at 270. So it's just gonna allow me to put everything on an hour later. So I'm thinking 3 hours on a drum at 300 is probably gonna put me around 155. And then soon as it's done, it comes off, it gets wrapped, and now it's gonna go in my rotisserie at 270, which I know when it's wrapped, it's about 3.5 hours. So that's not going to change. I mean, if I wrap at 155 on my rotisserie and I wrap 155 on the drum, as soon as you wrap it and you put it in a 270 degrees, it's going to go back to that same 3.5 hour wrap time that I normally have on my rotisserie. So
now, what's the elevation over there? Is that
834 feet.
Is that going to interfere with?
Nah, not really. Not
you
really.
guys in South Texas and over towards Shreveport, you're under 1,000 anyways.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're talking you're normal pretty much anywhere. By the time you get Central Texas to the east, you're the same, or even up towards the north, you're pretty much the same elevation.
I cooked at Henrietta this year, and I didn't realize Henrietta was 865 feet above sea level. It's higher than it was in Lynchburg. So. Yeah, it's not high enough to affect anything there.
Oh, okay.
So that's the good thing.